can't last another day. Love lies bleeding in my hands. It kills me to think of you with another man. Just playing rock and roll, you were just a fan. My guitar couldn't notice, so I split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. I wonder if those changes left a scar on you, like all those burning hoops of fire you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line. Hope you're happy now. Well, the winds of change coming down your way, girl. You'll make it back somehow. Love lies bleeding in my hands. Oh, it kills me to think of you with another man. I was playing rock and roll, you were just a fan. My guitar couldn't notice, so I split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. Love lies bleeding in my hands. Kills me to think of you with another man. Just playing rock and roll, you were just a fan. Guitar couldn't notice, so I split the band. Now love lies bleeding in my hands. No. Whoa. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy birthday, Elton John, and welcome to my new studio, everybody. Remarkable how much it looks like the last one I was in, right? Let's say hi to some folks. Hello, Marcos. Good to have you with us. Hi, Gary. I'm afraid I don't know that one. I'm going to let you down on that one. I apologize. Susie Wheeler in Florida. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us today. Hi, Nori. Joining us from Argentina. Fantastic. Hey, Moritz. I may be able to take a crack at that one. I don't know it for real, but I might be able to try a verse or two. I'll pull some lyrics up later. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Hi, Edward. How we doing? It's a sin. You guys are coming up with some deep cuts that I'm less familiar with, and I apologize. I know some deep cuts. I know pretty much all the hits and a lot of the more popular deep cuts. So I apologize for those of you whose requests I won't be able to honor. Laser Griff, thanks for joining us. Wake for a Pal. I don't think I know that one either. Hey, Unicorn Girl, how you doing? Hi, Ruth. Thank you very much, Maka. Appreciate that. Dawson Rogers, how you doing? Thank you. I like it so far, too. We're still getting to know each other, but I think we're going to get along just fine, me and the new studio. Dave Rosado, how am I feeling in my new place? Well, I still have a lot of things in boxes, and I still have a lot of things to find a home for, but we're getting there. Good to see you, coming at us from Brazil. Hey, Matthew, how we doing? Yes, I can do 60 years on for you, by the way. Well, I think I just will. In fact, let me take a moment and put that in my calendar right now, Moritz. He says, well, I do a similar show on June 18th to honor Sir Paul McCartney. He's going to be 80. Yes, I absolutely have to do something that day, don't I? Here's my Google Calendars. We will definitely be back here on May 9th to do something for Billy Joel, but thank you for the reminder. Saturday, June 18th, Paul McCartney's birthday. Maca B-Day stream. All right, I'll work out the details from here. But thank you for pointing that one out there, my friend Moritz. That is now in the books. Okay, carrying on. Corina, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And Nikita, please. Good to see you. This is my friend Corina. She and I have been to lots of different places in Europe together. Cool chick. Don't mess with her. She'll kick your ass, but she's pretty fun to hang out with, too. Good travel buddy. We spent a lot of time in a car crossing the borders of about 12 different European countries, singing harmonies to our favorite music. Gary Elgore, how you doing? Levon, yes. All right. Yes, they're working great. Appreciate that. All right, well, let me do some of these requests before I get lost and forget, and then we'll say hi to some more folks after this. So we're going to start with one for Corina, and then we'll carry on with a few other requests that came in. This one goes back to 1986, I think, 85, 86. It's off an album called Ice on Fire. And it's kind of Kind of a timely song. This is about having a friend on the other side of the Iron Curtain in what was then the Soviet Union, and how it was really hard to maintain the friendship and the special relationship with that person because they were so isolated from the rest of the world. And I have a dear friend in Russia now who thankfully we haven't completely lost touch, but it's more difficult than it used to be because of Mr. Putin's war in Ukraine. And so I understand what that's like, and certainly she is not someone who is in support of what's going on. So a lot of people in Russia being held hostage by this whole thing too. This is called Nikita. Nikita, is it cool in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe, never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall with 10 of your 10 soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, the human heart a captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you would never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, I never know. Let me do that again. Here we go. Oh, Nikita, you would never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Oh, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Nikita, you'll never know. Kind of got lost there playing that piano solo thingy. At least you know it's live. Okay. We're going to go back to 1970 on this one. This is one off of the Elton John album, which was the second album that came out. They made a first record to get the bugs out, and then they decided to name the second one Elton John. And it was sort of the breakout. It had a lot of good stuff on it. Had one really big hit, his first hit. But this is an album cut off of that one that's one of his more famous album cuts. It's amazing when he plays it with a full symphony orchestra. This is called 60 Years On. I'm sending this to Steve in Canada. Who walked me down to church when I'm 60 years of age? Excuse me, I had a little bit of a cold earlier this week and I'm just recovering. When the ragged dog they gave me is 10 years in the grave. Senorita, play guitar, play just for you. My rosary is broken and my beads have all slipped through. You've hung up your great coat and you laid down your gun. You know the war you fought in wasn't too much fun. And the future you're giving me holds nothing for a gun. No wish to be living 60 years on. sit with you and talk, let your eyes relieve again. I know my vintage prayers would be so much the same. Magdalena plays the organ, plays it just for you. Coral lamp that burns so low when you are passing through. The future you're giving me holds nothing for a gone. I've no wish to be living 60 years old. Okay. And for my friend Gary in Mesquite, who's tuning in even though I so rudely left that community. Which was such a hard decision. You guys will always be in my heart over there. This one goes forward about a year, a little over a year from that one into late 1971 from an album called Madman Across the Water. Here you go, Gary. Levon wears his war wound like a crown. He called his child Jesus because he likes the name. He sent him to the finest school in town. Levon likes his money, and he makes a lot, they say. Spends his days counting in a garage by the motorway. He was born a poet to a bone on a Christmas day when the New York Times said God is dead. The war's begun. Alvin tossed his head a Sunday day. He shall believe on, shall be a good man, shall believe on tradition with a family plan. He shall believe on, he shall be a good man. He shall believe on. Levon sells cartoon balloons in town. His family business thrives. And Jesus blows up balloons all day. He sits on the porch swing watching them fly. Jesus, he wants to go to Venus. Leave Levon far behind. Take a balloon and go sailing. While Levon slowly dies. He was born a poet to a bone on a Christmas day when the New York Times and God is dead. The shall be good. He shall believe on. He shall believe on. He shall believe on. Ian Hill says, hey, Steve, been looking forward to tonight's show. How about Ballad of a Well-Known Gun? Oh, that's a cool song, man. I'm not familiar enough with it to fake my way through it, and I'm really sorry about that. I love that record, too, the Tumbleweed Connection. I'm going to have to learn that and do it at a future stream for you. I'm sorry, Ian. Hey, Juan, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Noah, how we doing, my young friend? Happy birthday to Elton indeed. Hey, KJ. Blue Ice Cream, Chris from New York. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Kurt Gibson in Scotland. I don't know, dear God. I am sorry about that. But thank you for tuning in. It's a late night for you over there. All right, Daniel from I'm just going to call you Super O. Awesome. Yeah, love that song. We can do that one for sure. I Want Love from Songs in the West Coast. Yeah, we can do that one as well. The one of my all-time favorites from 1992, absolutely. Hi, Jakob in Denmark. Good to have you with us. Henrique in Brazil, thanks for joining us. Good to have you with us. Hey, Mr. Felix, thank you. Join us from Mexico. Hi, Vivian. Good to have Mama Elgort with us, too. Okay. Russell Campbell, good evening to you as well, sir. Okay, I'm going to start some of these requests before I forget what they are. fact that I've got this little bit of sinusy thing going on still, I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of room for error. We're going to drop this 1/2 step. There we go. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. But Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. See the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. All right. So in 2001, Elton made a record. They called it Songs from the West Coast because he recorded them on the West Coast of the U.S. I think it's the best album he's made from like after, say, 1995, something like that. So I think it's a really good record, and I loved several of the songs off of it. This was one of the singles, and it featured Robert Downey Jr. in the video, which is pretty cool. And it was before Robert Downey Jr. became Iron Man and all of that. He was going through all of his legal troubles and whatnot, so he's kind of having a hard time finding a job, and they put him in the video, and it really is Really a pretty cool music video. Anyway, this is called I Want Love by Request. It's impossible. A man like me, so irresponsible. A man like me is dead in places. Other men feel liberated. I can't love shot full of holes. Don't feel nothing, I just feel cold. I don't feel nothing, just old scars. Toughening up around my heart. But I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. That's the love I want. I want love. I want love on my own terms. After everything I've ever learned, me, I carry too much baggage. Oh man, I've seen so much traffic, but I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. It's the love I want. I want love. So bring it on. I've been bruised. Don't give me love that's clean and smooth. I'm ready for the rougher stuff. No sweet romance, I've had enough. A man like me is dead in places. Other men feel liberated, but I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love, don't mean a thing. That's the love I want. I want love. I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. That's the love I want. I want love. Carrying on with another request. This, the title cut from the 1992 album that was sort of a comeback after he cleaned himself up from drugs and alcohol and got in better physical shape. And it was what I call the rebirth of his modern career. The song is called The One. I saw you dancing out the ocean, running fast along the sand. Spirit born of earth and water, fire flying from your hands. In the instant that you love someone, in the second that the hammer hits, reality runs up your spine, and the pieces finally fit. All I ever needed was one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Yeah, all I ever needed, baby, on the wall. Their caravans will follow, drunken nights and dark hotels, where chances breathe between the silence, where sex and love no longer jail. Oh, for each man in his time is Cain. Chile walks along the beach, sees his future in the water, a long lost heart within his reach. All I ever needed was the one, freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Oh, oh, you're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, on the wall. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Whoa, whoa, you're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, on the wall. All I ever needed was one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shade. Hey, Lars, thank you very much. Appreciate that. It looks, yeah, this is actually a really nice home. I'm very pleased with it overall. You're only seeing a small portion, but this is working out great. I'm in a basement, which I really love. I am doing great. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us. Nice. Harmony. Love that one. The How to Do It, dude. All right. We'll try to get that one in here shortly. Thank you, Juan. Petra, how we doing? Yes. And happy birthday to you as well. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elton and Petra. Happy birthday to you. Rick Cumpon, how are we doing? He says, Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. All right, we got some great ones here. So we're looking at Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters and Harmony. Just trying to make sure I can remember about 3 of them at a time. Thanks, Timothy. I appreciate that. Already got this one. Thank you very much for the request. Your song we will definitely get to. I probably will play that one last. Thanks, Omar. Thank you very much, Rocky. Appreciate it. We're just going to stick with Elton John today since we're celebrating his birthday, but on Sunday I can play more of a variety. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, Country Comfort on top of, okay, so we got Harmony, and we got Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, and we got Country Comfort coming your way. Great requests today, guys. Okay, let's see here if I can remember how to do this one. This was going to be the next single off of an album called Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which had already had 4 hit singles. But the record company decided that they wanted another album instead of to release another single, so he went back into the studio and made an album called Caribou instead. But I'm sure this would have been a big hit for him. This is called Harmony by request. Hello, baby, hello. Haven't seen your face for a while. You quit doing time for me, or are you still the same spoiled child? Hello, I said hello. Is this the only place you thought to go? Am I the only man you ever had? Or am I just the last surviving friend that you know? Harmony and me, we're pretty good company. Looking for an island in our boat upon the sea. Harmony, gee, I really love you and I wanna your feelings flow. You're not unlucky knowing me, keeping the speed real slow. In any case, it's at my own pace, but still in the show. Say hello, hello, oh. Now we go back to 1972. The latter part, well, actually the early part, 1972, with an album that helped solidify Elton on the charts after his initial success with Your Song, went through a short dry spell. But a couple of tracks off of this album made it into the top 10 and really helped keep his momentum alive, but there were some really special songs outside of those singles. And one of them was this beautiful piece of music about New York City, which has always moved me almost to tears every time I've ever heard it. And it was played at the Concert for New York in the wake of the 9/11 attacks at Madison Square Garden. It goes like this. And now I know Spanish Harlem, not just pretty words to see. I thought I knew, now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Till you see this trash can dream come true. Stand at the edge, while people run you through. I thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. Thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside or light. This Broadway's got a lot of songs to sing. If I knew the tune, I might join in. Go my way alone, I'll grow my own seed shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can't ride, the hobo he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people alive morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside or the light. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Now I know. I got that all wrong. Now I know. There we go. The Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. Sometimes it takes me just one or two to go through it, you know. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can't ride, and the hobo he can't drown. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. Thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and sing good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside the light. They know not if it's dark outside or the light. Okay. This one hails off an album called The Tumbleweed Connection by Request. There were no hit singles from this one, but man, what a cool album, full of good stuff. All with sort of a theme of the West in it almost. Signs will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a shade. The 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares a sermon for next week. Grandma yesterday down at the store, she's really going fine, really full. She asked me if sometime I'd fix her mom. The poor old girl needs a hand to run the farm, and it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. woman says, cuts manpower by 15. That ain't natural, but so Clay would say. See, he's a horse-drawn man until his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Good old-fashioned feeling, fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Good old country comfort in my bones. Sweetest sound my ears ever know. Good fashion feeling, fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Now the fat old goose is flying across the fields. The hedgehogs done in clay beneath the bricks. And the rocking chairs creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves that herdsman with his talk. Good old country comfort in my bones. Sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Good old-fashioned feeling, fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Comforts on a truck going on home. Okay, here we go. Hope you guys are having fun. I apologize, I'm a little, occasionally I get the need to cough or sneeze or something. I'm a lot better than I was earlier this week, but in fact, I think I picked up that COVID thing, the new variant, which is not as serious. I didn't get like way sick with it, but I'm much more tired than I'd normally get from a cold. So anyway. So thank you for dealing with low energy and the need to evacuate mucus from time to time. As gross as that is. Benny and the Jets. Thanks, James. Always a good one. Sacrifice and or something about the way you look tonight. Both good ones. Love those. Take me to the pilot. Oh, that's a really good one. Thanks, Don. Hey, Michael. I do not know Gray Seal. I've not ever taken the time to figure that one out. It's a cool song. So I'm going to let you down on that one today, but it's one that I really need to learn. Empty Garden. Oh, wow. Got some great ones. Got some great ones to choose from here. Okay. Well, let's get cranking here. Hey!
Spotlights in the summer, but don't change the weather. Kill the body and calm the night, so stick around. Gonna hear electric music, solid walls of sound. Candy and Ronnie, haven't seen them yet, but the soul spaced down. Benny and the Jets. Oh, the wind and the water. Ourselves along. We find a parent out in the street, find her right in a row. Candy and Ronnie, ain't seen them yet. The sun's spaced down, Benny and the Jets. Oh, the wind and the waterfall, Benny's really keen. Got electric boots, mowing suits, ready in a magazine no more. jump forward to 1989. This is off an album I'm very fond of. The album's called Sleeping with the Past. This song was the first, after all the success that Elton had had all over the world and in America. This is his first time hitting #1 on the charts in the United Kingdom without it being a duet or a group effort. I'd say he earned it by then, don't you think? Called Sacrifice. It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of a lingers, temptation strong, into the boundaries of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, negativity lands, cold, cold heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through, and it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds, but it's no sacrifice, the sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact, sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through, and it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds. It's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold heart done by you. Some things looking better, baby, just passing through. It's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in separate worlds. It's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. And if you feel that it's real, I'm on trial, I'm held in your prison, like a coin in your mint. I am dead, spanned without treason. Through a glass iron throne is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. I know he ain't old, and I'm told he's a virgin. But he may be she, I'm told, but never be certain. Through a glass iron throne is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Through a glass iron throne, the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Me to the pilot, I'm not a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. That's right. Hey there, Gary. I am really sorry to say I don't know Gray Seal. I should. That's one of the great album cuts of Elton's career. It's something I will endeavor to work on in the future, and I'm sorry I can't help you today. Today would have been a great day for it. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, though. Skyline Pigeon, Rob Smith in the UK. Yes, indeed, we can do that one. Skyline Pigeon, this goes way back. This is one of the very first songs Elton and Bernie Taupin wrote together. Let me see if I can find the right key here. Anyway, it's the first song they ever wrote together that they were excited about, that they thought, boy, you know, maybe we'll make a good team. And to me, this is like they wrote a church hymn together almost. It's just, it's gorgeous, it's epic, it's big. It's so far beyond the age that they were when they came up with both the music and the lyrics to this beautiful piece. They were like 16 and 18 when they did this. And for me, the greatest moment for this song, this came out on an album called Empty Sky. There's at least one person watching here today who actually bought Empty Sky. But it wasn't a big seller. It was before Elton really broke out and was big. But it was his first ever album for Dick James Records, and came out in 1969. Please forgive me just a moment. Anyway, years later, in 1990 or 91, I can't remember, a young man by the name of Ryan White passed away. After contracting AIDS, he had some illness issues and a blood transfusion. He got HIV and then turned into AIDS. And Elton had been a little ashamed of himself for not doing more to help with the AIDS epidemic and using his platform, because as a gay man, he felt very responsible because it was hitting so many gay men in the world. And then this kid gets it, and it really changed the conversation a lot out in the broader public, because was no longer just a disease that you get because you're a gay man. It's a disease that you get for a lot of different reasons, and it really helped bring the issue out to be discussed. And Elton spent a week with the White family. He answered their phones and helped them move to a new place, because Ryan was being ostracized so badly for his condition where he was living. They had to move to a new town. They were getting bricks thrown through their windows and things. And anyway, when the week that Ryan died, he spent a week with the family, and this kid had such an amazing attitude. It really inspired Elton a lot. And that's when he decided he had to get control of his life, because he felt like, you know, I've got fame and fortune and more money than I could ever spend, and I get to do what I love, and blah, 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 and I'm not happy. And I complain, and I'm selfish, and all these things, and I'm hooked on all these drugs and things, and here's this kid who's dying of AIDS, and it's through no fault of his own, and yet he's happy and upbeat. And anyway, Elton completely turned his life around, and he created a foundation that has given away $250 million, not only to AIDS research, but to help people like Ryan White find greater comfort in their care. And At Ryan's funeral, Elton sang this song, and it was, to me, the most perfect choice that he could have possibly had, and it's what I always think of when I hear this song. Excuse me, sorry, that made me kind of emotional. Turn me loose from your hands, let me fly to distant lands, over green fields, trees and mountains, flowers, forest fountains, home along the lanes of the skyway, for this dark and lonely room projects a shadow cast in gloom, and my eyes are mirrors of the world outside, thinking of the way that the wind can turn the tide. These shadows turn from purple into gray, just a skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings, fly away again, fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Just to let me wake up in the morning to the smell of new mown hay, to laugh and cry, to live and die in the brightness of my day. I want to hear the pealing bells, distant churches sing. Most of all, please free me from this aching metal ring, and open out this cage toward the sun. Just this skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings and fly away again. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the things you left so very far behind. Skyline pigeon, fly towards the things you left so very, so very far behind. Hey, Tony, thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. Anthony Salvatore, you are a menace to any group that you make yourself known in, my friend. Nope, don't know that one. Okay, anyway, it's an inside joke. Ian Hill wants to hear, I guess that's why they call it the blues. We have some requests for Empty Garden. Goodness, we're gonna run out of time here, so I'm gonna do those two, and then I'm gonna close with the one that can't be left out of any show, I think.
Don't wish it away, don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, can honestly say the things can only get better. While I'm away, dust out the demons inside, and it won't be long before you and me roll to the place in our hearts where we hide. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you and laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Just stare into space, picture my face in your hands. Live for each second without hesitation. Never forget I'm your man. Lay it on me, girl. Cry in the night if it helps. And more than ever, I simply love you more than I love life itself. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you and laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Wait on me, girl. Cry in the night if it helps. More than ever, simply loving you more than I love life itself. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Children
blue. Happened here. Okay, here we go. What happened here as the New York sunset disappeared? I found an empty garden. I'm on the flagstones there. Ooh, leave there. Must have been a garden of the Caroline. Weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Now it all looks strange. It's funny how one insect can damage so much grace. What's it for? This little empty garden by the brownstone door, and in the cracks along the sidewalk, nothing grows no more. Who lived there? Must have been a garden of the candlelight, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Now we pray for rain. We're crippled and we're dazed. A gardener like that one, no one can replace. And I've been knocking, but no one answered. And I've been knocking most of the day. Said that roots grow stronger if only he could hear. Who lived there? Must have been a gardener that candlelight, who weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Now we pray for rain, and with every drop that falls, Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? Johnny, can't you come out to play in your empty garden? All right, guys. I know I'm a little under the weather, and I've sung a lot of things a little bit lower keys than normal and nearly fallen asleep on you a few times, but it has been super fun to play this music. I don't have the words to tell you how much this music means to me and what it's meant to my life and how special it is to have people around the world who want to sit and listen to me play it and sing it. So thank you for that. This has been a great way to break in my new studio space here, and it's meaningful. So thank you. And I'm going to close out with Elton's first hit single and the song I doubt anyone's ever been to see him in concert hasn't heard. And I send this out to all of you. Thank you so much for being with me today. And as long as I anticipate that I will go live again on Sunday with one of my normal shows. And if I'm too exhausted to do it, I'll be back the next Sunday. But we're going to get back on our normal streaming schedule here. So it's great to be back. Thank you. Happy birthday, Elton. Your music means more to more of us than you'll ever really know, my friend. It's a little bit funny feeling inside, not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for all of you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind while I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or the blue. Anyway, the things what I really need. You're just the nicest crowd the scene. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quiet, simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, oh, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day. If you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody else, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. I love you. I'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Happy birthday, Mr. Elton John.